Imagine you're driving down the street and a seatbelt comes straight through your windshield. Someone from a CMS bus threw one of those metal seatbelt buckles during an unprovoked attack, and it left a driver with serious injuries. I want to warn you, some of the photos you're about to see are graphic. NBC Charlotte defender Michelle Bowden reports that driver didn't get any help from authorities until we stepped in.
The pictures are shocking. The whole story really unbelievable. A father of three on his way home from work when something came crashing through his windshield. And it turns out it came from a CMS school bus.
I was coming home from work, got off 45, was turning on the Bellmead, and as I passed the school bus, an object came from the school bus out of the corner of my eye, and then my windshield exploded.
And you remember in that moment what it felt like?
Very painful.
This is what had been hurled through his car windshield. Police determined it was the seatbelt buckle from a specially equipped bus from Whitewater Middle, a CMS school.
As I kind of figured out what happened, I pulled over and there was a huge seatbelt buckle that had actually come through the windshield and hit me right in the face.
It cracked his cheekbone. He has a fractured jaw, stitches in his lip, and he had to have a tooth pulled.
It's just a shock when you come on the scene. Your husband's lip is split open, his tooth is not in the same spot. You have to take him to the ER.
His recovery has been painful, multiple doctor visits, and so is the information gathering process.
Don't understand how I can't get answers from anybody about anything.
When we first sat down with Crane, he told us he'd been trying for weeks to get answers from CMS and from CMPD and had gotten nowhere, not a single return phone call.
We stepped in and Crane says he finally got some return calls, but still no real answers. CMPD told him the case is closed. They couldn't determine which student threw the buckle. A spokeswoman for CMS sent us this email saying no criminal charges are being filed and they're not allowed to comment on any possible disciplinary action being taken.
It's kind of heartbreaking because, I mean, you know, you've been through a tragedy and nobody can help.
A spokeswoman for CMS told us in a case like this, both the student and their parents could be held liable, but they're also telling us they don't know who did it. So Nick Crane could be out of luck. In Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, NBC Charlotte.
And if you have a story the defenders need to know about, email the defenders at WCNC.com. You can also call us at 980-2-WCNC 36.
New tonight.